Hey there, if you're enjoying this podcast, please take a moment to leave a review and to follow or subscribe. Don't forget to share with anybody that you think might be interested. Your support is greatly appreciated. Word of mouth is incredibly powerful, and it's the best way for us to reach more people and grow this wonderful community. Thanks again for listening. Hey there. So today we're going to talk about something that, if you are like most of us, is probably taking up a lot of unnecessary, unproductive space in your life. And you know I'm all about the places where there are spaces. So let's walk the talk here and figure out where we are cluttering our consciousness with counterproductive thoughts about ourselves, situations, and others, and blocking the spaces where we could be cultivating possibility instead. I'm talking about judgment. Judgment takes up so much space in our daily lives, often without us even realizing it. Think about it for a moment. Where in your life, or in your day, in your head, in the mirror, are you holding judgment? Or rather, where is judgment holding you captive in a low frequency cycle? Let's be honest. We are all judging all the time. We judge ourselves, we judge the people we meet, we judge the meals that we order at restaurants, the clothes we buy, the clothes other people wear, the shows that we see. Hell, we even judge the weather sometimes. I mean, our life is filled with judgment. And to be fair, our propensity to judge can be traced back to our primitive survival instincts when we had to make quick decisions about whether or not we were safe. But in this day and age, it does not need to be that way. So how much time do you spend swirling in judgment about something that you really disagree with or object to, but that exists and is happening anyways? How does the judgment help you? And how does that help the person or thing that you're judging? Short answer is it doesn't. Judging gives us a false sense of control over things that we don't have any control over. You can go on and on about something you disapprove of, but it doesn't change anything, and quite frankly, diminishes your energy and the vibes of those around you. Judgment originates from experiencing or seeing something and then feeling the need to assign meaning to it, to file it into your system of beliefs. And if you can't relate or find any common ground or connection to, then you judge it as odd or not worthy or not for you. It's born of ego. But what if instead of reacting to the experience of something new or different or unexpected or less than ideal, you simply observed it without reacting? It's also important to keep in mind that even when you weigh in on something in the affirmative, it's still a kind of judgment. What if even when it's something that you deem worthy, or that you like, or that you really want to go for, you don't pronounce it so by giving it your stamp of approval, and instead you simply savor it, experience it, allow it. Whether or not you like it or tell people that you like it is irrelevant. Observation can transform the useless energy of judgment into a place where there's a space to stay open to new possibilities. To observe without judgment is one of the highest practices and one that I continue to work on. It's not easy. And I encourage you to free yourself up by doing the same. Start by clocking it, even just for a day, and see what you notice. Better yet, keep a judgment journal and notice how often you are slipping into judgment, weighing in where it's not necessary. Pattern recognition is the first step towards change. When you notice yourself about to react or judge, simply stop and breathe and remain open. Don't let the judgment clog your energy. Simply observe the urge and let it go. I'm Lisa Hopkins. Thanks so much for listening. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. And remember to live in the moment. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to dive deeper into cultivating a life of creative possibilities with my new book, The Places Where There Are Spaces. It's filled with personal stories and insights to help you embrace living in the moment. You can grab your copy by following the link in the show notes or wherever books are sold. Let's keep the conversation going and growing.